Welcome to the channel. My name's Elizabeth. I'm a flight attendant for a major US carrier, and today we're gonna do something a little different. We're gonna go into Dollar Tree and we're gonna check out some of their travel things. Spring break is coming, plus you travel all year long. Let's look and see what they have. I would much rather that you save some money on your travel necessities so that you can have fun when you get where you're going. Let's go inside. All right, so one of the things I would suggest is maybe if you take any kind of vitamins or medicine is to get one of these pill boxes so you don't have to bring all of your prescriptions and you can just lay it out. So if you're gone for 7 days, you can get like a 7-day planner so you can put all your medicines in those. Again, $1.25, that's pretty good. There's another one. So they have a lot of different varieties that you could organize your vitamins or medicines. Also, I would suggest bringing some sort of pain relief. If you have trouble falling asleep, the PM pain relief, but just something small and little, again, that you could just throw in your bag. Then you can reuse the bottle. This is another really good one. When you're on vacation, you have a tendency, or we have a tendency to eat things that don't agree with us. I think that's a good one. Throw in your bag. It's a nice size, 55 pills. And trust me, when you need it, you don't want to pay resort prices or the price they charge on a cruise ship. I also like these little travel bags. You can put maybe all your medicines in here just to get organized in your suitcase. I think those are really cute. And they have them in red and in white. So maybe you do have 2 kids, you can do one in red, one in white, or I don't know, medicine in one, hair stuff in another. I like these just for organization. Some of the things are not necessarily a better deal. For example, these Hall's cough drops, it's $1.25 here, but you only get 14. If you do the math and you buy them at Target or Walmart, a lot of times they're gonna be cheaper. But I do like the size. It's just a really good size to just throw in your suitcase, unless you're like me and you might wanna put them in a Ziploc bag. But that's some of the stuff I like here is the Tylenol PM isn't necessarily a better deal, but it's a great size to travel with. Just throw it in there. So for the convenience factor, that's why I like things like that they have at the Dollar Tree or Dollar General because of the size they come in. This actually comes in little pouches, so you can just throw these in your purse or your makeup bag. Let's talk toothpaste. Now, if you're just doing a carry-on, I like their selection because they have a lot of different options under that 3.2 ounce restriction for the TSA. And even these kid ones, they're 3.5. You might be able to get away with that. Don't come for me, but a lot of times they're not gonna make you throw something away that's that small over the limit. But this is a great place to grab travel toothpaste. All right, don't forget toothbrush covers, and maybe just grab some toothbrushes, a pack of these toothbrushes, and throw them in your luggage in case somebody forgets one. All right, earplugs. Depending on where you're going, hotel walls can be really thin. You might want to grab some of those for $1.25. That'd be worth just throwing in there. Maybe if you're doing a girls trip, you should grab a face mask, even if you're not. These are just $1.25. They might not do a whole lot for you, but they're only $1.25. And most places they're like $3 or plus. I don't know how many ways to say it, but you're gonna wanna bring lotion. These are really nice. They also have the cleansing cloths. These are great because again, it's just a small pack depending on how long you're gonna be there. These can go in your carry-on, so you don't have to worry about it. But I definitely would suggest lotions. Nice small ones, again, nice travel size. If you're going someplace dry or someplace you're gonna get in the sun. I think another really good thing to suggest if you're traveling with kids is things that they can do on the plane that don't require power or the internet. If they get bored of watching a movie, watching a show, this is my recommendation. Don't forget to download, don't forget the power bank, but definitely bring some things that don't require electricity. This is really small, doesn't weigh hardly anything, but this would also be a great thing to take to entertain your kids on an airplane if you're doing an airplane. Even if you're in the car, they can color as long as it's, you know, they're not too detail oriented. But I do think that this is a great thing to take with you. Is something for them to do. Oh, here's all the Hot Wheels and all the little toys My parents used to bribe us. So every couple hours, we only did road trips when I was a little kid, you get like a little toy. These are great because if you accidentally leave them on the plane, people are probably not going to lose their minds. These, again, great things to entertain the kids. I wouldn't suggest plastic guns on the plane. Again, $1.25, things to entertain the kids. Sometimes I think if the toy is new, you know, it has that newness and they want to play with it longer. This might be a good option to just throw in your purse, throw in your backpack. When they start to get antsy, you can take it out and give it to them, or again, do a reward system for them. But even at the resort or on the ship, maybe you get there and it's rainy and you don't have anything to do, then you would have a couple things for them to be entertained with when you're at your vacation too. Just something to think about. Also, I want to mention, if you're traveling someplace and you are going to be able to do laundry, this is also a great place to come and get these tiny little laundry detergents. Maybe not necessarily fly with it. That would also be another one of my tips, is that if you have a car or have the ability to go to a Dollar Tree when you get to your destination, that's where I would get these types of things that are heavy. But if you're going to an Airbnb that doesn't necessarily have enough laundry detergent for you to do your laundry while you're there, I would suggest coming to General Dollar Tree to get these. They're so cute too. Maybe not this size, you might need a little bit bigger, but they have smaller detergents because you don't necessarily need a giant thing of detergent. And for $1.25, if you need to just do a quick load of laundry, this is a good size. So again, this isn't something I would take with you in your suitcase. Maybe come here when you get to your destination. I think these are a good deal. 10 packs, although they might be kind of small. The airplane might not have stuff that your kids like, or you might not want to be paying what the airlines is charging for their snacks. Unfortunately or fortunately, your bags get filled with snacks. I would also suggest bringing a water bottle. Now, you might have 100 water bottles at home, or grab something that you don't care if the kids lose on vacation. If you're going to a resort or a cruise ship or someplace where the kids have access to water, you could get them a bottle like this, again, that you don't care if it gets left behind. Oh, this is also a great tip for Walt Disney World. The water there is gross. So take this and then add any of these flavors, and you don't have to constantly pay for a soda. But again, the water at Walt Disney World specifically is yucky. But this is just a great tip so that you aren't breaking the bank buying flavored sodas, waters, whatever, water bottle that you can fill up. And maybe a resort, you need to buy bottled water. You could buy the bottled water like this, or you could buy the jugs, the milk jugs. Again, that's something you're going to get when you get to your destination, but just a cheap water bottle. Maybe you have them at home so that you don't worry about if your kid loses it. But this is also another great travel tip. Bring it through the airport. Just dump it out before you go through TSA, fill it up on the other side, and then your kids can have a drink whenever they want one, instead of having to pay for one or wait for the flight attendants to get up and provide you with one. I couldn't find any mini hairsprays here, but they have a lot of little different travel sizes or just regular sizes of deodorant. Don't forget the feminine hygiene. Like, look at these. Just stick that in your purse. All right, if you're going someplace sunny, don't forget the sunburn relief. Now, this won't fit in your carry-on because it's 8 ounces. But speaking from experience, going on a cruise, getting so burned and having to buy like an aloe vera type product at the port was like $9. So grab yourself something like this at, Dollar Tree, Dollar General. And then also these little hand sanitizers, $1.25 for those. I think that's a great deal for this size. And I believe these are small enough that you could put them in your purse or your carry-on and take them through TSA. Just a great thing to have on the go. You don't always have access to being able to wash your hands if you're sitting on the beach or someplace that, doesn't have those types of facilities. That's what also wet wipes are really good for. Also, if you're sitting on the beach and you've put lotion on your kid and you want to wipe your hands before you have a snack. So hand sanitizer and the wipes, I think, are a very good idea. I hope you guys have great spring break or summer travels. See you next time in the sky.